of the Committee of Jurisdiction, Subcommittee of Jurisdiction, Mr. Denham from California.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for holding this hearing, not only on such an important issue, but at such a critical time for this issue. As a representative from California, my constituents and I know very, very well how important it is to plan and prepare for disasters from earthquakes, floods, wildfires. We know that good planning and preparedness saves lives and mitigates against damages. That's why, as chairman of the subcommittee with jurisdiction over FEMA and emergency management, I've held numerous hearings focusing on emergency management capability and authored the FEMA Reauthorization Act, which passed the House in September and is currently over in the Senate now. We look forward to seeing that passed all the way to the President, meaningful reforms that would help us out in today's current situation. And I want to thank Mr. Fugate for not only your partnership and your expertise in this area, but certainly for being willing to go out there and help us to get both parties, both houses working together to get this very important legislation passed. It's critical to communities and people devastated by a disaster is not only the initial response, but also how quickly people can rebuild and get back to the normalcy. We've seen improvements made since Katrina and how we prepare for and respond to disasters, but we still see many problems. Despite pre-positioning of certain assets, we still saw massive fuel shortages, people in places like Staten Island who did not have help for days, and millions without power. In addition, we've seen meaningful improvements in recovery and rebuilding. We don't want to see what from New York and New Jersey still haggling with FEMA over every different doorknob and light switch. We want to see bills paid immediately and that rebuild done immediately. That's why the FEMA Reauthorization Act, H.R. 2903, includes a new public assistance pilot program that would immediately allow FEMA to waive duplicative and outdated regulations and give more flexibility to rebuilding process. We direct FEMA to review and streamline its regulations, require the use of cost estimates, shorten the FEMA appeals process, and make it easier for communities to have access to temporary housing units. I'm pleased that we have emergency managers from states who are still rebuilding from prior disasters. I hope today we can hear from them what their experiences have been with the current process, what are the lessons learned, and what improvements they might recommend to the process. I'm also interested in hearing how FEMA and HUD intend to address the current housing issues. Thousands are still without homes, and it still is not clear what will be the total number of people who will need longer-term housing while they rebuild. It's also not clear what exactly will HUD's role be in the recovery process, given the President's announcement that the Secretary of HUD will lead redevelopment rebuilding efforts. I hope today to get more details on that process, how it will work, and what the timeline will be to get people back in new homes. Again, I want to thank the witnesses for being here today and thank Chairman Mica for holding this important hearing. Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you, and I'm pleased to yield